welcome to week 9 of The Mole Sisters with Elise and
Kayla. We are two sisters born with moles on our faces, and each week we discuss women in art and music history.
yes. This week we're going to be talking about painter Georgia O'Keeffe.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm going to say? Georgia O'Keeffe, which is funny because she painted a lot of the JJs.
And we're going to get into that.
Okay.
But
Yeah. I do respect the hell out of her and the queef, I mean, in all respect. I just can't, I can't go against the joke here. I can't deny myself the joke.
okay.
You're like, shut up. Okay.
Anyway,
Moving on.
so Miss Georgia O'Keeffe, she was born in 1887 in Wisconsin. Twins. Or triplets, I guess.
I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah,
Teachers probably told me, and I didn't listen.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think I knew that either. So,
yeah.
anyway, she was born in, I forgot actually what town it was. I didn't write it down. I think it was Sun Prairie or something, if that's even a place in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it is. It's near where mom and dad live.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
That connection.
Yeah.
Well, she was born second of 7 children on a wheat farm in the Sun Prairie location. Her father was Irish and her mother was of Dutch and Hungarian heritage. It looks like she had a pretty good childhood growing up. Her mother, who aspired to become a doctor, she really encouraged her children to go for their dreams and to be well educated. So when she saw that Georgia was interested in art, she arranged lessons with a local artist so she could begin her art career or arts path, whatever.
We love a supportive parent.
Yeah. We don't really know anything about his dad, or her dad.
Her dad?
Oops.
Yeah. He probably was just funding her following her
I guess
endeavors.
so. Yeah. So she went to Sacred Heart Academy in Madison, Wisconsin for high school. And
that's where Sun Prairie's in Madison County.
Okay.
Yeah.
That school is pretty strict. I don't know. I don't think it's a boarding school, but it's like a very...
What is it called again?
Sacred Heart Academy.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a Catholic school.
Yeah. So I think it was kind of hard to get into, but she was a good student.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's a private school. I want to see the photos. Are they wearing costume? Uniform? Oh, they're not. Okay.
It could have changed.
They probably
by
did.
The time.
They probably did.
Yeah.
When she was going.
Well,
anyway,
so she was still in high school at the time. Her family moved to Williamsburg, Virginia, but she stayed in Wisconsin and lived with her aunt for a little bit.
Okay.
A year later, though, she moved in with her family in Virginia, and then there she attended a boarding school. And I don't think I got the name of the boarding school, but it is known that she was well liked by her peers and stood out as different from them because she was a pretty good artist and she was very independent.
She was probably badass.
Probably. And if she was well liked...
I've never actually seen her. Oh yeah, I could see her. She's got a glint in her eye.
She does. Like, she knows something we all don't.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I do love her art. Anyway.
Yeah. So she knew that she wanted to aspire to become an artist by the time she graduated high school. And she went on to study at the Art Institute of Chicago and was ranked the top of her class where she was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she contracted typhoid fever and she had to take a year off from school. And that kind of set her back a little bit. But when she recovered, she transferred to the Art Students League in New York.
Okay.
So she kept on trekking. She knew what she wanted.
Yep.
And she kept
powered.
Yeah.
What a powerful woman. I can't wait. Typhoid fever. Damn. I wonder what the drama was too with the school that she transferred. Like, were they just bitches about her having to take a year?
I don't know. I didn't see what the reasoning was of she had gotten sick, but yeah. But it kind of seems like this New York school might have been a little bit better, but actually,
What's
no.
it called?
The Art
It's
Students
the
League in New York.
oh, yeah. I think it might be.
Yeah. After a year in New York, she returned to her family in Virginia because there were some things that she had to come home to. Her mother was bedridden from tuberculosis, and her father's business went bankrupt. So
Yeah.
she couldn't afford her school anymore. So she
Yeah.
went and took care of her family.
She was a good person.
Yeah. But while she was there, even though she was away from school, she took an art class at the summer school of the University of Virginia. And that's kind of where she saw her vision for what she wanted to do with her art career. She was inspired
Mhm.
by Arthur Wesley Dow. And I'm not sure if he was an abstract painter, but he did have an alternative way of thinking about art and creating art.
Yeah, I definitely see his influence in her paintings. Oh yeah. Just like the color choices.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different from the traditional style of art, and she really liked that.
Oh, he taught at Pratt.
Oh, I actually didn't look anything up about him.
And at the Art Students League. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, you should look at his stuff cuz it's like
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, like so obviously influenced.
Yeah. Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did kind of landscapes, which was one of her favorite
Yeah.
subjects to paint. But so she taught art in West Texas, and that's when she first started her career outside of school, and she dabbled with abstraction there. And
Okay.
actually, she was one of the first American artists to practice pure abstraction. And in case someone doesn't know what abstraction is, the definition is it uses shapes, colors, lines, and forms to create compositions that can stand independently from visual reality, focusing on emotion, concept, or pure visual elements rather than recognizable objects, departing from traditional representation to explore new visual languages. So it wasn't just strict things, like you kind of had to be creative and not born in reality.
Mhm. Yeah, it just it's like another way to express yourself. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like artists for so long were put in this box of like well, like you look at the oil paintings that were
Right.
hyper realistic and like that was considered um peak artistry at that time, and then over time it shifted and stuff, so it's just we found a new way and have kind of let art speak for itself in other ways, and it's I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
she's just one of the ones that helped push that along, and that's why
Yeah.
she's so important. And not to say like I love hyper realism. That stuff's cool as hell. And to look at like tiny little details in an oil painting when I know how hard it is to oil paint.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I respect the hell out of that, but I also respect the hell out of other
Yeah. Because you
forms of
have to
art.
just be so creative with it.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you can explain it, I get it.
mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
If you can explain it.
If you can explain your reasoning behind it, like even I'll make fun of it with anyone else. Like, for example, 4 minutes and 33 seconds by John Cage. Those that are not musicians, 4 minutes and 30, or well, yeah, I feel like every musician has to know this. 4 minutes and 33 seconds was a piece, coast, and I say that in quotations, by John Cage, where it was written for piano, and the pianist literally walked out on stage and just sat down at the bench with his timer, set a timer for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, and just sat there in silence. And like, yes, hilarious. I like asked my professors if I could do it on my recital as a bit, but they didn't let me. Like it would have been, we love 4 minutes and 33 seconds in the music world. But I also really love the reasoning behind it, because of course he did not actually compose anything with that, but he allowed a different idea of what music is and where music comes from, because he argued, or his, I guess his reasoning behind it was that music is all around us, in the uncomfortable murmurs of people in the audience, sounds on the street, in the coughs, in like all the different things that you hear around you all the time,
Right.
inspire us in ways we may not realize. But then you're forced to sit there for 4 minutes and 33 seconds and hear everything around you,
Right.
and that in itself can be art. So it's just like, and then, you know, in the physical art world, you see it with the gray canvas art, like where it's just, I literally have been at art studios where it's a room full of gray canvases, and I'm like, of course I'm gonna say I could have done that. What the hell? But I did. The thing is, I didn't do that, and someone did have, you know, the thought to conceptualize it and
Right.
put their own meaning behind it, though.
Yes. The thing I can't get behind though is, wasn't it, I forgot who bought it. It was pretty recently, where it was like a canvas with a banana stapled to it or something.
Oh yeah. There are certain things with art, like even the gray canvas thing. Like if people are dropping thousands,
This was like
even maybe
millions.
millions,
Yeah, for
or
a banana.
millions. No, like that's ridiculous, and shame on the people that buy that shit, because that's fucking just embarrassing, honestly.
Right.
Because like it's just the name at that point, and that's what I think a lot of it is the name of the artist that allows these things to slide. Like John Cage was already an established composer when he came out with 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So like if he had tried to make that his claim to fame, he would have been laughed out of town.
Right. Yeah, you have to build up the respect first.
Yes. But now if you say John Cage, any musician that knows anything about him, the only thing they'll think of is 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Okay.
But so it is his legacy, but he also wrote other things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get back to Georgia O'Keeffe.
Okay.
We've talked
Yes.
about a man long enough.
Sorry. Yes. Georgia.
Yes. So when she was dabbling with abstraction, she made a couple of charcoal drawings, and she mailed them to a friend in New York City. Her friend showed them to an art dealer and photographer named Alfred Stieglitz. I think that's how you pronounce it. Stieglitz? I don't know. And he exhibited her work in 1916 without her knowledge. Like, he just did it because he liked what she was doing. And she confronted him about it.
Yeah.
But she allowed him to continue showing her work. She was like, okay.
She was like, you know what? Actually, I like the publicity.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably meant nothing but respect, but still.
Like,
dude.
without your knowledge, though, that's so weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A year later, she moved to New York, and the same guy, he found her a place to live and work and provided financial support to her to focus on her art. He was married at the time and also 23 years older than her, but they fell in love and had an affair.
Damn!
Yeah.
Okay, Georgia. Home wrecker.
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was a home wrecker.
Yeah.
Wait, but he funded her whole life when he was married?
Yep.
That's
So,
pretty flagrant.
He kind of pursued her, and
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Also, how rich was this guy? Was he like fuck you money rich that he was able to fund her life? Like, did his wife know? I have so many questions.
I think he was pretty well off because he was an established like art dealer and photographer.
Yeah.
He had his own studio and yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But he divorced his wife and they got married in 1920. So it did end up in a relationship. They weren't just fucking to fuck, you know.
Okay, but you should not be fucking anyone who's married.
Well,
you know?
yeah, obviously we know this, but
Yes,
I'm glad that
but
he actually followed through with the relationship
yeah,
and
that's
didn't.
true.
Yeah,
Because more often than not, it's like they leave and then it falls apart.
right. Yeah, and his wife was probably better off without him.
Probably. Wait, what was this guy's name? I need to see what he looked like. He was probably ugly.
Alfred Stieglitz.
Oh
Let's
yes,
see.
found him. Ew.
Is he ugly?
Oh well,
Let me see.
yeah, he is. But like, if you have like daddy issues, I could see why.
Yeah, I could see that if he's got that riz, it could
Yeah.
make him more attractive.
Here's them together though. He looks like her grandpa.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like
Yeah.
that.
It's giving Calvin Klein and his boyfriend or
Oh,
husband or
yes, yes,
whatever.
yes, yes. Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. So he supported her with her art, and by the 1920s, she was recognized as one of America's most important and successful artists. So
Hell yeah.
she was getting up there.
Yeah. And
And
in her lifetime.
yeah, in her lifetime, she got the recognition, which is crazy for a woman.
Yeah.
So by the late 1920s, she traveled to New Mexico, and that's where she got inspired by like Hispanic and Native American cultural pieces, and you can see that reflected in a lot of her work.
Yeah. Well, I actually I had never seen what she looked like before. I think I thought that she was Native American
Mhm.
from her art that I've seen.
Yeah, no, she just really liked it. So she liked it so much that she lived between New Mexico and New York pretty frequently.
Okay.
Because I believe her husband still lived in New York. But, and a cheater never gets out of
Oh
his
my God.
ways. She was working on her art, like between New Mexico and New York. He began to mentor a young photographer who helped to manage his gallery, and they had an affair. So,
What a bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, he did. He must have had crazy riz.
Yeah. Well,
What an
also he was like
asshole.
supporting both of them like financially. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they were kind of pushed into it. If like he's given you like the world and all your dreams and now he's like wanna fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm sure Georgia clearly loved him though to marry him, you know.
Yeah, but also maybe she just like kept wanting to get that money.
She's like, "You know what? I want the will."
Yeah.
That's actually fair. That's a fair point. But damn, that poor girl.
Yeah. Well, a few years later, he suffered a fatal stroke and he died at 82. So,
Okay.
yeah. But after he died, she moved to New Mexico permanently. So that's where she lived primarily. She had a growing interest in regional scenes of America and the distinctive view of the nation, and traveled to other countries to paint other landscapes. So she just loved to paint like beautiful landscapes. Like she painted the mountain peaks of Peru and Japan's Mount Fuji. So she was living her best life, just traveling all over and painting it.
I wonder, did she and Alfred divorce?
No.
So she did get his money in the end.
She did. And she used his money to travel.
She did. She sounds like Mimi.
She does. Love that.
Damn. What a queen. Okay. Yeah. I knew I liked her.
Yeah.
Even though she was a homewrecker, I'll let it slide.
Yeah. By age 73, she took on the subject of clouds and sky. And as she got older, she had failing vision. And her last unassisted painting was in 1972 because of that. But she continued to create art through assistance, even though she was almost blind, until she died at 98. And a quote from hers about the assisted paintings that she completed, she said, "I can see what I want to paint. The thing that makes you want to create is still there." So she was still inspired, even though she couldn't really see.
I can't imagine losing your vision as an artist.
When that's your whole life.
Yeah, that'd be like me losing my hearing.
Thinking about any of that sends me into a panic. Just
Yeah, actually, true. I need my eyes too.
Yeah, because
I also need I need it all.
I need it all.
I could lose my sense of smell.
I could too, because I don't want to smell them stinky farts.
No. I work at a middle school. I don't need to be smelling all that.
Yeah.
I've grown so desensitized though.
Yeah, no.
Honestly,
it's
maybe I can't
like a
smell.
bummer. I would believe it. Yeah. I did want to get into, though, how you called
yes.
her vagina flowers. So
Okay.
she actually hated that people said that.
Oh.
Because it was first brought on by male critics that was diminishing her work because she was a woman.
I
So
see.
it was a way of kind of just making fun of her.
So that wasn't her intent? I
No.
totally thought of it. I thought of it in like an empowering way.
See,
Like she
Some-
liked the yoni.
right. Some people would said that that could have been interpretation, but she was constantly denying it. And she said in a quote that she wants to be viewed as an important artist, not just a female artist. So she didn't want to be set apart because she was a female. She just wanted to be a really good painter and be recognized for that. So
Dang. Well, sorry, Georgia, but I do love your vagina flowers.
what did we just talk about?
I know. Okay, but I didn't hear what those male critics said, and I looked at one of her paintings. I said, "That's a vagina."
Okay. Remember the painting I did? I did a painting in high school freshman in high school.
Wait, I think I have that painting.
Yeah, I think you do too. It's an owl.
Yeah, I just haven't hung it up.
Yeah, it's an owl. It was an interpretive painting with like a candle. And I don't even remember what it was about. But I gave it to Mom to look at it after months of hard work on it to show how proud I was of this painting. She's like, "It's a boy owl." And I immediately started crying. We were having like a dinner party and everybody was around.
I remember that.
So I know how Georgia O'Keeffe feels, okay?
Also, to be fair, I remember that. I truly could not see it. I was like, I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? And it's not that I didn't know what a penis was, because I definitely did, but I was like, it's a candle. Like, what are we saying? So Mom has a dirty mind.
No,
but
but if
also
you look at it now, it's like so glaring.
Yeah,
obvious.
definitely. It does look like a Peter.
Yes.
It does.
It's like bright
I
right
don't
on
know
the
why
tip.
Yeah, you're never gonna fight those allegations. Yeah, you do know how Georgia feels, but like she couldn't at least admit that. Yeah, it does look like a yoni. Like she couldn't say.
I don't know. It's just like
I understand, but girl, and many of them do. Like literally, I was just watching the Breaking Bad episode that they go to
oh right, yeah,
and they're talking about how she painted a bunch of vaginas.
Yeah, no, that wasn't her intent.
Damn. Well, I mean, she's a great artist, but those are vajayjays. I'm sorry. And I respect her. She's dead, so she can't say anything to me about it. But, yeah. But, like, she is a great art. Like, I love her art. I love her art so much, and I truly mean that.
Mm-hmm. Love her.
I'm always going to see a lady bit when I look at those particular paintings.
Okay, well, if the afterlife does exist and you meet her, she's not gonna like you.
She's gonna go, you know I didn't like it, and you doubled.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Georgia O'Keeffe, and we're gonna be talking shit about you.
Except one of these days, you're gonna come back to me, And you're gonna go, yeah, it did kind of look like a vagina.
No, because I respect her and I understand her pain.
But now you're admitting that yours looked like a penis.
Okay, well, I'm also not like famous artist. If my work was being displayed around the world, I think I'd, well, maybe not.
You'd
I don't
defend
know.
it. Yeah, I feel like
I think I'd be kind of sick of people being like, it's a boy owl, though.
you'd be like, guys, get your mind out of the gutter, and it is art. It
Yes.
is art.
Yeah.
It is a very good painting. But yeah, it is Peter.
Maybe we'll
I need to
post
get it
it to the
framed.
page.
Georgia O'Keeffe and Elise.
Well.
Yeah, that's I can only imagine. See, if I were in those shoes, I'd go, hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. You know what? If that's what sells, no, it's okay. I totally understand her rationale behind it, though, especially given the critique at the time. Like, it's very different when, like, men, because men weaponize shit. They love weaponizing shit
Right,
against women.
yeah.
So, I don't mean it in a weaponizing way. I love women, so I don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You draw your thing, girls, and I'll interpret it how I feel.
Okay. Well, it's been a great discussion. Time to wrap it up.
It is time to wrap it up. Okay. Thank you for listening to week 9 of the Mole Sisters. Why am I speaking in a southern accent? Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or Spotify.
And tune in next week. Mikhail's going to be discussing American composer and professor of music,
Undine
Smith-Moore.
Undine, yeah. I'm excited to learn about her because I've actually never even heard her name before. But she mostly wrote vocal music, so that's why. Because I don't know much vocal music. So,
Great.
yeah.
Can't wait.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.